Hello, my name is Leigh Newman, and I'm here at the Alderworks Alaska Writers and Artists Retreat. And to celebrate Alaska Book Week, I thought I'd read a little bit from my memoir, Still Points North, which is about growing up in Alaska. In the largest state in the Union, a state built on gold rushes and oil pipelines, 90-pound king salmon and 20-pound king crabs, a lot of things come prefaced by the phrase, the Great Alaskan. There's the Great Alaskan Salmon Bake, and the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, and the legendary 8.6 Great Alaskan Earthquake. And of course, there's a species of larger-than-life male citizen who shall now be referred to from here on out as the Great Alaskan Dad. Some identifiers. The Great Alaskan Dad flies his plane on floats in the summer and on skis in the winter. He hunts for caribou, moose, wild sheep, wild goats, geese, and ducks, plus fishes for halibut, salmon, and trout. No matter where he goes, his outfit remains the same. Falling down hip boots, patched wool pants, drugstore sunglasses with Polaroid lenses for spotting fish underwater, and a Stearns life jacket with a red plastic tag that reads "Pull in the case of an emergency," which has never been pulled, despite his frequent, almost always fatal emergencies. A buck knife, the blade stained with dried, unidentified blood and slime, dangles from a lanyard somewhere on his person. At one time or another, he has suffered from an unforgettable, for all involved, case of beaver fever, a violent lower intestinal disease caused by drinking downstream from an active lodge. At one time or another, due to a plane crash or bad planning, he has had to live for days in the bush off tasteless ancient pilot bread in a jar of powdered tang. The Great Alaskan Dad can sew on his own buttons, patch his own waders, repack his own shotgun shells, and repair his outdoor motor even as the boat is filling up with water in the middle of the ocean. The Great Alaskan Dad can land a Piper Cub on a 150-foot-long gravel bar, which is technically impossible, according to all aviation authorities. He can outrun a grizzly bear by running very fast, or at least faster than his hunting buddy, which, by the way, according to the Great Alaskan Dad, is the only way to survive a grizzly bear. So don't curl up, play dead, and make yourself into a human meatball like those dopey forest rangers advise. In addition, though we might not bring this up around the campfire, the Great Alaskan Dad has invented a diaper out of alder leaves in garbage bags when all the Pampers that the Great Alaskan Mom packed happened to fall out of the raft. The Great Alaskan Dad has piloted a plane while his airsick Great Alaskan child projectile vomited inside the fur-lined hood of his parka. And he has, not mythically or romantically or hyperbolically in the least, grabbed that same child's belt loop or leg right before that child fell into the raging stream, or fell out of the flying plane, or slipped off the boat, or wandered off the cliff, or tumbled down the crevasse of the glacier, or ate the poisonous blueberries that were not blueberries, or sauntered directly in the path of a black bear with 2 newborn cubs. Where all this experience might not help him, though, is in the land of toothbrushes and crustless peanut butter sandwiches, recommended daily vitamins, and monsters under the bed. In short, the world of domestic survival, which is where my Great Alaskan Dad and I land the first summer after my parents' divorce.